it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Tennessee Titans. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Yeah, he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That was a round run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
The girls are home. You broke, it ain't yours, and everybody know. Oh man, say you stupid. You be like,
Get him! Warriors, 1918.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you draw your quarterback?
Touchdown, Detroit! A big play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Titans nothing.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Titans at 14-2 heading into this final week. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing now, Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34 yards.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
The 9-yard line.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Ready,
Throwing is Ward. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Third and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
To throw, here's Ward. And it'll be intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25. The defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on third and goal, there's a huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 80.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They'll drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea. And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Let's take it at around the 40. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, the offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Ward. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up.
On the coverage.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Ward. Here's a screen for Robinson. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Tight, 19 tight. Tag. Cougar 19. Ready.
Going for it. Here's Ward. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Still going inside the 20. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Let's go now. Count 80. Ready.
Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
They had 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Get it. 19.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Lions have taken a 13-0 1st quarter lead. They'll going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. So again, don't feel it no more. Give it drop in a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding a wave and now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to being rich when your inside's poor? This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see some.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Now the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Hurt. Ready.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here we go. 18, Viking, 18.
Play it.
Go.
Here's Ward. It's caught inside the 25. And they get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Hey, let's go.
Robinson up the middle. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
At the 24-yard line.
70,
Now Ward. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll get this down to the 10. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Bijan Robinson. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are back within a score.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and go for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He gives this out wide to Gibbs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
19.
They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Finds Gibbs on the check down. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with a milestone. Career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Titans 7.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
2nd and 10.
Street. Ready. Hut.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Panther 60.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And the Titans 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Brought down by Willie Gay.
2 yards on the pickup.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun. Moore. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Lions press down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Viking, 8-6.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point splits the uprights. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Moore sets up the screen to Robinson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. I take the G.
crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
60 Bison, 67 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Hand off now to Robinson.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Robinson. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Ward now working out of the gun.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Lions 1st down.
Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The give, right side for Gibbs.
Found a little room there as he's out to about the 37. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here is 3rd and 5.
They'll set up to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good.
A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
So
line.
operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs
With touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Lions are able to widen their advantage. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Throwing is Ward.
Under pressure, they got him again.
A loss of 3 on the sack made on multiple defenders.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now 3rd down and very long.
70 Lions. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Throwing now, Ward.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
Ready, ready, ready.
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
32 yards.
And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Go, go, go.
Hut, hut.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to DK. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
14 yards on the play. And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Ward. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Carter, we read a great article this week arguing for him to be Defensive Player of the Year. Normally sacks are the big thing that people point to, but what he's done in the secondary has been something special.
It has been because it's been an all-around game for him. Taking the ball away, rushing the quarterback, and sacking him himself, doing a number of different things that change the way the game is played.
And that would be off target and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now this offense on 3rd down today, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. Ready, ready.
They'll throw again, Ward. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Ward on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing it in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Get it.
Over.
Here's Ward. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Ready. 7 Pirates. Bronco 80.
To throw is Ward. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
To throw, here's Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
19 tight. Check go.
Going for it. Here's Ward.
He's got it.
And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal.
Robinson is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of
60
2
Bison,
brings
60
up
Bison.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
2nd and 4. This is caught. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
On the stick.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet.
Hey, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Ward. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Aubrey's good with a PAT. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
42. Titans 17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Get it. Ready.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther.
On 1st down, Reese. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
That's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready up.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Ready.
They started the drive with Robinson here. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Second and 11.
Looking to throw. Moore. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready up.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Ready, set.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Bronco 80.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here we go. Here we go. Hup.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw. Moore. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Downside the scores of playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Looking to throw. Moore. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play action, Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
His throw incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He had a man open, but he missed it, and it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Ready.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
70 Timberwolves. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. He'll try to do it himself. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Ready, set. Ready, hut.
They'll run on 1st down. Reese. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
This is going to sound crazy, but that type of a carry, big-time run, actually brings a high and a low to it. The high, of course, is the run. But the low, he didn't quite get to the end zone, just short of the pylon. What do you think he's doing in the huddle right now? Guaranteed he's lobbying for the football.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. 17. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return down across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Okay, ready?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way the opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news now. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Ready up.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Big Lion. Come on, come on.
They'll run again here with Robinson. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Ready up.
Back to throw. Moore.
Got his man at Conqueror.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking to throw. Moore. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
To the air again, Ward.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Lions come up